Hi, my name is Eileen and you're watching my everyday soft makeup which enhances facial features tutorial. And today we're doing this makeup and you actually saw this in the beginning of the video. So let's begin. It's really hot in here. I already have my SPF cream on my face. So this video begins with BB cream, which is perfect for the summer because I cannot stand foundations. So let's begin. I'm doing that thing with a hand because I want to have the foundation, the BB cream, equally on my face. So this is the reason why we're using hand. So it won't look like a British stereotypical makeup. Stereotypical, I didn't say the real makeup. Because I had an experience where I just added a BB cream or foundation right on my face and it looked awful. And it's really hard to wear a makeup foundation like that. I have a BB cream on my face and you can tell this is a natural, but it's actually not because there is a BB cream on my face. Let's add some concealer because I have an acne and let's cover that thing, but I don't really think this is really bad, but let's do this anyway. Just a little bit concealer all over my face. Well, turns out I have a lot of acne, which you can see because I have an iPhone. I didn't say a word, but we're blending it now. While I'm blending it, guys, I have a question. Have you watched Friends? Because as I told before, this is my first time when I'm watching this show, and I don't have favorite character as well. I think Ross is funny, but I've heard that he is a terrible romantic partner. For me, it's still red. So I have to blend it with my hand, with my fingers, which actually always helps me. But this is the last time I'm using concealer for today because I don't like when I have a ton of my makeup on my face just because it's summer. I'm not a pick me. So I'm okay with that. And the next step is going to be brows. And I want to just say in advance, there is no right steps. There is no right cue of makeup. So don't worry. My brows are not so vivid. However, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I color my brows with the shadows. Well, at least this is Dior. I'm adding just a little bit of that color. You have to shake it a little bit, so it won't be really Latina girl makeup. Because today we're doing a soft makeup. How do you like my brow? I don't like it either. Or either. I don't know. English is not my first language, to be fair. But this is not the end. We have to fix them. And now you don't like it either. So let's blend it again. We have still concealer and foundation in our blender. This is the reason why it gotta be blended okay. But brows, I don't like doing brows. This is my least favorite step in makeup. So I don't really do a structured brows because I'm okay with that, and I'm not using gel because I have a sensitive skin. So the next step is blush. I'm using kind of peachy blush. I also blend in my hand, and only then I'm adding them. So I wouldn't look like I have blush blindness as I had when I was 16 years old. And it will look softer, like that. And the next step is also interesting because I am having my blush again, blending it on my hand. And then I'm doing that. Like I'm adding the same shade as in my cheeks, but just I'm adding them to my eyes. And I'm blending it a little bit so it will look natural. And then I'm using a bronzer as contouring because this is just much easier to me. I gotta adjust it too. And I'm only using a contouring, aka bronzer, in my nose, so it will look a little bit thinner. And I'm smiling like that, so I would see the contour. Do you like my nose with contouring? Me neither, so I'm blending it. And the next interesting move is also with bronzer. I'm adding it a little bit, I'm blending it, and then I'm just doing the same as I did with blush in my eyes. I'm adding a little bit bronzer right here. So it would look like I'm a fox, but you know, clearly I'm not. So why am I doing that with the thing with the blush and bronzer right in my eyes? Because it would look natural as in my cheeks, blush and my contouring, aka bronzer. So it would look just the same tone and shade as my face. I'm doing like a little bit here and here, and I am blending it again. So the next step is eyes, but now we're using an eyeshadow palette. I am using that color because maybe it looks dark here, but when you're adding this to your skin tone, it looks not so dark as here. A bit lighter, I mean. And I'm doing the thing again. Somewhere here, not here. And I'm adding a little bit here. So you would see it. I'll come a little bit closer. Ah, my eye. I am doing the same thing in here. Then I'm having the same shadow, but let's do some Asian hack. I don't know the name of that, but we're enhancing this thing, this part. I have to smile. Don't forget to smile. You can tell when a person is running a line. It looks a little bit dirty. Maybe not a little bit. Let's blend it again. The same shadow I'm using, but not here and now here. Where our lashes grow, this is the place I'm adding, not the whole eye, but where our lashes are growing, I'm adding this brown color there. So I would enhance my eye. And the same here. I mean, I'm blending my eyes a little bit now again. I actually, personally, prefer more like dark feminine makeup, but this is just when I'm going out somewhere. This is my daily makeup. And I think just my daily makeup, for me personally, could be a little bit softer. Now I'm using brown eyeliner. And why am I using brown? Because my hair is brown. This is the reason why I'm using everything brown. Because it enhances my facial features. Just repeat after me. I don't know what I have to say. This brand eyeliner is a Chinese brand, and this eyeliner is really thin. That makes makeup steps much easier. So the step with eyeliner is done, and now we're adding mascara. This is surprisingly black, not brown. Just a little bit here, and then a little bit here. And then I'm updating it. And then I'm doing this again. And without movement, I'm making them so they could stand. Repeat after me. Just to be clear, this is lamination. I wouldn't do this without lamination. But you can add curler if you want to. I'm just not a big fan. Lamination is better for me. And yeah, you can see that my mirror is not here, it's here. So I could see my lashes clearly. And then I'm doing that movement with my lashes. I don't know how to describe this in English especially, but in my native language I cannot explain this as well, so you just have to see it. Next thing I'm doing, it's my mirrors here, so I can see the way my lashes look like. And then I'm just adding a little bit. Then a little bit here. Usually when I'm doing my makeup, and usually it's a full face makeup, I am using a lip liner, a lipstick, but not today. This is my daily makeup and I am using just a balm. It looks natural as well. So I've done my makeup. This looks like that, but you cannot rate my makeup when my hair is not done yet and when I don't have an outfit yet. So you can rate it 3 seconds later. 1, 2, 3. So this is my makeup when I'm having an outfit and my hair is done. So now you actually can rank it. And I'm not using any powder because I think it makes my skin glassy or oily. I don't really care, but it still looks natural and I love it. So don't forget to follow me. This is my social and I see you. Bye bye.